I came to church 5.5 years ago, and here my life was changed. My name is Kim Byoung Seob. Yes, I'm Korean. 안녕하세요. 잘 부탁드립니다. I grew up in Korea and came to Singapore when I was 8. In Korea and Singapore, it is all the same. Doing well in school is a huge thing. I studied hard, I had tuition for almost every single subject, but I was always average. I wasn't smart enough, so I tried to be popular. I joined the coolest clique in school, thinking it would make me feel better. And after school, we went out and drank alcohol. I didn't even like the taste of it, but because of peer pressure, I drank anyway. In school, we also bullied people. Once, I got so upset with a classmate that I pushed him down the stairs. At first, I thought I would look cool, but I just felt horrible on the inside. I also wanted to be good at something. Obviously, I am no K-pop star, but I really dreamt to be a Korean actor. So, I joined the drama club in school. I worked super hard. Eventually, I became the vice president of the drama club. I played the main role for a major drama performance. People told me that I could really become a Korean actor. I felt like I finally made it. But the day after the performance, when I woke up, all the adrenaline was gone. It felt like everything I worked for was over, just like that. I felt so unfulfilled and empty on the inside. Feeling so lost and frustrated, I vented it on my mum. Once she asked me a simple question, and for no reason, I was so agitated. I blew up, we started arguing, and I even punched the walls till my knuckles bled. My mum was crying and we didn't talk for 4 months straight. I knew I was wrong, but I didn't know how to change. Sometimes I even wondered, everything seems meaningless, why was I even born? Then when I was 15, a friend brought me to Heart of God Church. When I came, I saw everyone lifting their hands to worship. Standing there, I felt the peace in my heart. I didn't know why, but I was so moved that I even started to tear. Somehow, I knew it was God touching me. I wanted a relationship with God, so in that service, I gave my life to Jesus. I wanted to know God more, so I came back to church. Every service changed my life. Each time, I felt God's love filling my heart. It drove away all my fears of not making it in life. I also had follow-up lessons with my leaders. Follow-up lessons are Bible study lessons where our leaders share with us how we can pray, read our Bible, and know God at a deeper level. I also learned to listen to God. God told me that He has a plan and a future for me. Also, I found true friends in church. Together, we would talk about life, our encounters with God, and our dreams for the future. They were the first people I felt I could truly express myself with. I also realized that I wasn't the best son. I didn't treat my parents right, especially my mom. In the past, I never spared a thought for her. But now, I wanted to do something to show that I cared. So one day, I texted my mom saying, 일 잘하시고 좋은 하루 보내세요. 사랑해요, 어머니. I was quite nervous and embarrassed, but thank God she replied, 고마워, 나도 사랑해. Now we eat together and joke all the time. Both my parents have even visited church a few times. I like to think that I'm a better son now. I'm also amazed that God gives us visions and dreams. As a new Christian, during worship in a service, God showed me a vision. It was an image of myself playing the drums on stage with the worship team. At first I thought, wow, I'm so imaginative. But later, God revealed to me that the vision was from Him. He was telling me that I could be a drummer for Him. So, I decided to pick up the drums and enrolled into the School of Worship in church. The School of Worship trains young singers and musicians in their skills. More importantly, they are taught the heart of worship. My trainers really gave the best to me, and I also practiced almost every single day. Then, at 17, Pastor Cecilia gave me the opportunity to play on the worship team. The first day I played in service, it felt so surreal. The view I saw was exactly the same as the vision God had given me. As I played, I realized I was bringing God's presence down for hundreds to encounter Him. In that very service, people were coming to know Jesus. They were going to heaven. Nothing could compare to the joy of serving God. Over the years, I grew as a drummer. Pastor Leah prayed for me and told me that as I played, I would have both the skillfulness of hands and the sensitivity to the Spirit. I was so encouraged. Pastors also included me for 2 overseas Christian conferences where they preached. I went to Penang and Hong Kong, and there I played the drums. I couldn't believe that I was changing the world for God with my pastors and my friends in church. I was so sure that I was doing what God had called me to do. Today, I'm a Connect Group leader of 35 people in church. I guide people in the walk with God and lead them closer to Him. I'm also training the youth drummers in the worship team. I no longer have small dreams that are just centered around myself. I have bigger dreams now, to be a full-time staff in church and to lead a zone one day. Truly, a life with God is the best and the most fulfilling. Just as how God gave me a purpose in life, I believe He can do the same for you too.